I'd like to take the time out to give the Most High the praise and the honor. Listen, I want to talk to you about battering mental thoughts, suicide, depression, any type of illness that's attacking your mind. Man can't deliver you from that. Bipolar, schizophrenic. There is so many mental thoughts we deal with. There are so many of us behind closed doors. We cry, we hurt because of the pain. We stressed, we tired. You know, there's a lot of people leaving the earth, and all we ask the people is seeing, man, people is just checking out. Have you ever thought that some people want to check out because they sick or tired of being sick or tired? They tired of the way the world is going. They tired of the depression. They tired of the economy. They tired of the price going up. They tired of being poor. They tired of being sick, having cancer in their body. I'm just keeping it real on today. We as leaders, it is our job to educate the peoples. Now, to deal with mental thoughts, you have to help the Spirit, because He is the teacher. He is the one who leads you and guides you and give you the power. He is the breath of life that went in through your nostrils. He is the life. He is the one that wars against your flesh, so you cannot do what you want to do. It says in Galatians 5:17, the Spirit wars against the flesh. Now, one thing a lot of people ain't breaking down in that, it says the flesh lust against the Spirit, but never did it says the Spirit lust against the flesh. So the flesh lust, meaning it's gonna fight. Anytime you want to do good, bad is going to fight. Anytime you want to say good, bad is going to fight. Anytime you try to reach people's, bad is going to fight. Why? Because it lusts against the Spirit that's in you. That is why it is a war down in the inside of you. It's so many people's worrying about the war on the outside, but they're not dealing with the war in the inside. There are so many leaders that don't know how to be a man because they didn't have a father figure. There are so many leaders that don't know how to stand up as a man because no one ever educated them and taught them to stand up. The schools cannot teach you how to prepare for outside the walls of the school, to where you in the streets, to where you got bills, to where you got to provide, to where you got to take care of kids, to where you got to take care of your sick parents, or to where you got to deal with elders that's sick, or to where you got to go to the hospitals, or you get locked up, or you go through racism, or you go through pain, or you go through stress, or you go through mental. See, schools cannot teach you, nor edify you, nor build you, nor prepare you for those things that you're dealing with. You must have the Spirit. There are so many people giving up in their marriage. They going and divorcing. There are so many people married, but one sleeps in a room and the other one sleeps in another room. There are so many single people that don't want to get married because of what they see marriage couples going through. There is kids rebelling against their parents, running away, coming up missing. We as a nation, until we learn how to be a nation, we're not a nation. Until we learn how to reach like a nation, we're not going to change the nation. We must understand who we are. I stress this many times, saying learn who you are. History is very important. You know, there's a saying, if you don't want them to know, put it in a book. Why? Because most people don't want to read. Most people is brainwashed by technology, by phones. All of that is distractions, for you won't know who you are. They coming into our homes, dividing us, and we don't even realize it. Even with a TV, all the TV is somebody's brain that they picked and made an image of it through a TV and show their thoughts. Because back then we entertained each other. So that's all TV is. You need to push away from all of that and seek God on who you are and what you are. What is your mission and what is your purpose? There are so many people saying they chosen, but you don't see no fruit. You don't see no change. You don't see the power manifested itself through them. We are in a century where talking is not enough. Talking is not helping. We need action behind the talking. Again, we need action behind the talking. When you're going through so much in your life, somebody can talk you out, but it does not fix the problem. You need deliverance. You need healing. You need to be restored. You need to be changed. You need to know how to fix this problem, how to deal with this problem, how to make money, how to deal with kids, how to be a man, how to be a woman, how to be a husband, how to be a wife, how to live single, how to love you, how to, oh my God. I just wish somebody would catch this. Jesus said, my peoples lack my knowledge. We have to eat this knowledge. We have to learn. And everything that you see that you don't want to see, it is what it is. You seeing it for a reason. Your eyes open up and you see everything. Everything that you see and that you think ain't real is real. When people's betraying you, it's real. When people's talking about you, it's real. When they cheating on you, it's real. When they beating you, it's real. When they stealing from you, it's real. Everything that you see in the reality, it already happened in the spiritual realm. It's real. It is what it is. If a woman don't love you, it's time to move on. If the kids don't want to do what you say, it's time for you to lay that rod down. It is time for us to rule our house and be who he called us to be and do what he called us to do and say what he calls us to say. One-on-one with Jesus Street Ministry.